All right. Good morning. Whew. Still getting my stuff together here. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Michelle. Hi, Janelle. Thank you. Yeah, you're staying in here with me for this today. Little troublemaker. Well, here we are. It's another Monday. Is anyone else just like, is it Monday? Yeah. Is anyone else just like so tired? I am so tired. Like, I'm sleeping, but damn, I'm very sleepy. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Nara. Good morning, Kate. Hi, Tati. Hey, Ron. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Cassie. Hi, Anna. Hi, Melissa. Oh, oh. Oh my God. I know I'm spoiling him so much. Yeah, he loves the cat hammock. He's in here with me because I have some construction starting probably while we're here today, and I don't trust him not to run out. You know what I mean? I don't want to put that responsibility on another person. Good morning. All right, so you're feeling tired too. So tired. The weather is not helping. Feel like sleep and rest isn't enough. Yeah, I feel like it's been about 2 weeks, right? Of that ever since the Schumann resonance started kicking out all that weird stuff, and then solstice has just been exhausting. And like that's fine. I realize that we're going through some energetic shifts and everything, but I really miss waking up in the morning and feeling awake because for a while there I really was. It was a beautiful thing. It's really nice. So we shall see. How was everybody's weekend? Here in central PA, we had a lot of rain. We've been getting rain. We needed it, but it's very humid, and I'm not a humid girl, which I know I'm living in the wrong climate zone if I don't like humidity, but it's been so humid. It's like the air is thick. So, Michelle says, I'm exhausted today. Brain is buzzing. Melissa says, I've been exhausted lately, even though I've been getting good sleep, but also crazy wild dreams. Same, Melissa. Like crazy wild dreams. And some of them I remember, some I don't, but I know like when I'm in it, it is wild. Good morning, Christine. Yeah, my skin is definitely much softer with the humidity, and my plants like it. But dreams have been wild since this exhaustion started, honestly. Like the dreams have been but they especially got wilder after the summer solstice channeling. They definitely got wilder after that. Hi, friend. I'm sorry, but you got to stay here with me. You can be here, but don't touch the keyboard. Don't touch the keyboard. Okay. I'm so sorry. It's a cat butthole in your face. Don't do that. That's rude. Don't be so rude. Mm-mm. Um, I'm reading it too, Christine, but I don't want to give it enough I don't want to give it the attention that it wants. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit and then get to these cards. He's a really cute kitty. He's great. Like more and more, it's so clear to me that he is kitty because as he becomes more comfortable, like now he's getting along really nicely with the dogs. Um, I can, you know how when you lose your pet, like you just miss them, right? Like you miss their energy in the house, and like you can just feel that. And I haven't had Kitty for 6 months now because he died in um, December, but I miss him all the time, you know what I mean? And, like, when I would think of him, like, I would become sad. And now it's really different because it's a little confusing, but cool at the same time because now when I think of Kitty, Leo is also attached to that energy. It's like I don't miss him anymore because his energy is here, if that makes sense. And it's just been really wild to, like, realize that, like, that, um that whole thing just really happened. Like Kitty said he was coming back and he is back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Anyone who's met Kitty and then met Leo, they're like, oh, oh, it's the same Kitty. I know, it's you. So that's been lovely. It's been very lovely. But let's talk about this energy because we're in the middle of a very massive shift still. Feels like it's still going on, and we're going to be integrating this for a minute, right? We're also in Cancer energy. We're in Cancer season, and that is going to not really help us to feel more extroverted at all. In fact, it feels like, at least for right now, Cancer season is going to entice us even more to retreat into our shells, so to speak, which is not the vibe for July usually because it's very summery, right? Like that's when things start getting even busier. But have you been feeling that too? That kind of feeling of like, I don't want to go. I don't want to do all the things. And at the same time is speeding up so fast. Like we are almost done with June. It's kind of crazy. So it's interesting. It is interesting, and I think it's going to get even more interesting. But remember what our job is right now, right? It's just to stay focused on creating home. We're staying focused on creating home, whatever that means, and finding the next thing that comes to you, not jumping ahead. You don't need to jump ahead into the future. Things are still like the tracks are still being laid. So if you're jumping out into the future, you're jumping out into wide open space that is not constructed because it is so all over the place right now. And you'll notice that as you make decisions, as things happen in your life, things have to restructure themselves as well. So I think that's happening in so many levels that it's just really exhausting us. It's the baby. So let's get to it. Let's get to some cards this morning. Um, I really feel like I could do coffee and magic this morning and go back to bed, but I don't think we'll do that. We've got other things to do. So, oh my God, we're gonna have to talk about this because I can't focus with you doing that. So stop, okay? Okay? He's like, no, do what I want. I'm gonna give you three things. You know the drill. But in case you're new here, I'm gonna give you three things. Ouch. You tell me which feels most aligned with you this morning. The three things are going to be we're doing crystals this morning. I don't have them with me, but three crystals. The first one is citrine. The second one is clear quartz, just a regular clear quartz. And the third one is a Herkimer diamond. So citrine, clear quartz, or Herkimer diamond. Which one are you feeling this morning? Citrine, clear quartz, Herkimer diamond. Hello. Hi, Rosa. Did you see that, Janelle? Citrine, clear quartz, Herkimer diamond. Hi, Allison. Hi, Beth. Beth, how's your new coffee ritual going? Citrine, clear quartz, or Herkimer diamond? Mm. Yes, I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me so happy. I was thinking of you this morning while I was drinking my coffee. Citrine, clear quartz, or Herkimer diamond? Oh, also I have a question while I'm shuffling. Citrine, clear quartz, or Herkimer diamond? Has anyone else noticed a amplification, uptick, or just noticed more um, the concept of having to like parent your parents? Has that been coming up for you guys again? Like realizing like how very much one or both of your parents are like emotionally equivalent to a preteen, and you find yourself like coaching them through like basic emotional regulation type skills and stuff like that. And it's not like new, but it just seems to be like really cycling through that again for me anyway, where it's like, wow, that's really just in case I didn't. If you jump on me from that height, I will not be happy with you. That would hurt me, so don't do it. Okay, so your choices are citrine, clear quartz, and Herkimer diamond. Tell me when you're ready. Okay, we're ready. Let's do this. So this is your citrine. You've got stag and deer and the bee. I don't know that we've ever had the stag and the deer in the same pull. If we have, it hasn't been recently. So you've got, this is your citrine. You've got stag and deer, and you've got the bee. All right, so we had stag the other day, and that message is still there. It's that energy of walking into a room and owning that energy, right? Like not waiting to see like what the vibe is, but bringing your own vibe. Bring your own vibe, right? Now at the same time, bringing your own vibe, right? With the stag energy, you're tempered by the deer energy, which gives you intuition, gentleness, and diplomacy, right? So you're walking in with confidence that is also not with some confidence that's also open, right? It's so confident that it allows for you to kind of be slightly removed from a situation in order to actually see what's fair or not fair, what's right or not right, like that kind of thing, right? You can actually see the dynamics and what's at play. So it's that it's really coaching you, right? The citrine energy is really coaching you on how to enter your life now, how to walk into your life now. It's not with a bravado. It's with confidence. It's with your shoulders back and your chest open. It's with the confidence of knowing that whether things like work out or not, you're going to be fine. Like you're always going to be fine because you have rooted into that self. Now, at the same time, you have the B. And the B, when the B comes through, it's always just like, you did it, victory, reward. Like it's a good, sweet, um, you know, sweet energy. And it's basically saying that if you can continue this vibe of walking into the room with your own vibe, with that confidence, everything that you touch is going to have this hint of sweetness and success to it, regardless of outcome. It's going to feel successful to you. Okay. And that is a very citrine thing to say. You're being something else this morning. My goodness. No, 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 no. Okay. As I chokehold this kitty cat. All right, so that was your citrine. The next one is going to be clear quartz. The one after clear quartz is Herkimer diamond. Yeah, go down. Go into there. There you go. Are you serious right now? Don't do that. You guys, cats are so ungovernable. I've forgotten about this. Like a dog would never, you know what I mean? Dogs are like, oh my God, are you not happy? Did I do something wrong? And cats are like, nothing I do could possibly be wrong because it's me. People watching on YouTube, is everything okay? Because he stepped on a few things and may have done some settings changes. No, no. You're not going to be able to do coffee and magic with me anymore because you are ridiculous. Oh my God. All right, so this is going to be your clear quartz. We can get to it. You were very helpful last time, but today, like, not really. Okay. No. All right. Janelle, are you still here? Which one did you pick? This is clear quartz. We've got the next one's clear quartz, this one right here, and then we've got Herkimer diamond. So if you didn't pick, those are your options. Tell me when you're ready. Okay. So here is the wasp. That's why I asked. This is your clear quartz. You get the wasp, birth and rebirth, and the eagle. Oof. All right. So the wasp, birth and rebirth, and the eagle. Anytime we have a big upgrade and big energy upgrade, which also means that you're integrating learning and lessons from the previous round, right? And leveling up, so to speak. The wasp usually has to come through because the wasp is all about the people in your life who, at the base level of this, they're just not jiving with you. They're not on the same level, right? And it's not to say that there's something wrong with where they are. It's just that they're not where you are. And when you have people in your life who are used to you being at a certain frequency and then you shift your frequency, oftentimes what that does is illuminate for them things that they don't want to deal with, right? And energies that they're not comfortable with. And so what they'll do is try to pull you back down, try to cut you down to size, bring you back into their vibrations so that they feel comfortable again. Because when you have that, um, what is going to end up happening is either you have to go lower or they have to go higher. If you stay with this disparate energy, it's hard to connect, right? It's like it's awkward, especially these days. It's just really awkward. Like there's not really a whole lot of value to be found from having such a massive vibrational distance between another person. So, oh, I'm in the middle. Sorry. So with that being said, um, what you what you're kind of feeling right now is like, okay, you have shifted yet again, right? It's another iteration of this. And because of that, it's stirring up the wasp's nest again. So this might not for everybody. So sometimes this is just an observation, right? But this might mean another clearing is necessary when it comes to who is in your inner circle, right? So you might have noticed somebody who you thought was like on point and with you is like actually not anymore. So if that's the case, that's just kind of giving you that indication that like, all right, I just need to check my boundaries again and make sure that that all makes sense. Now, at the same time, when you have eagle and birth and rebirth, right? This is a very like you can't there's not a whole lot you can do to prevent yourself from going through this next iteration. Like you're in it. Like you are past that point in the roller coaster where you can like get off. Like you're on it. So with that being said, like you are so protected in it, right? You are so supported in it. And um there's a lot of support and love for you as you have this next iteration of self. And remember, this is birth, rebirth. This is not the death card. This is different. This is your energy going through a transition into its next iteration. It's not the end of your energy. Like you're growing up. You're moving into your next form. Like, if you look at the way humans grow up, you would be going from, young adulthood into adulthood, right? And you can't stop that. You can't stop that journey. It's it's happening. And again, it is creating this again. And yes, it can be really lonely, especially if at this time the bulk of the people who are close to you are just not on that journey right now, right? They're just not in it. And you're probably noticing that there's such a dissonance now with that. Like you just can't fake it. It's really difficult to pretend that things make sense to you when they just don't, right? So trusting this process means trusting that yes, it's happening. And the best way to get through this one is to make the cuts where you need to, or make the shifts where you need to. Leo's like, okay. So anyway, that was your clear quartz. The last one is going to be Herkimer diamond. Are we all feeling that one? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is going to be your last one. This is Herkimer diamond. It would be great if you could just find a place to sit down for like 5 more minutes. What do you think? Hmm? Come here. Come on. Oh boy. All right. Here's your Herkimer diamond. Tell me when you're ready. All right. So, Herkimer diamond. Oh, look who's back. It's the wasp again. Then you've got the horse, and then you've got the dog. All right, let's see what the story is. We've got the wasp, the horse, and the dog. Okay. So this one is the wasp energy, and this one is a little bit different. Um, this is interesting. Okay, let's see if we can unpack this one. Because the message that's coming through is like actually a sentence, which is not typical. It's like you asked for help from the wrong person, is what's coming through, which makes me feel like it's somebody specific here watching because that's like a very like, mm, you asked for help from the wrong person. What does that mean? It means that, again, just like Carrie was saying, there's another round of cuts happening, right? Some people are just not for you anymore. And you may have been really reticent to allow that to be the case, right? So you've possibly held on to some relationships or connections that you shouldn't have. And you're kind of feeling that now. But did you ask for help from somebody that you shouldn't have? Were you open and honest and vulnerable with somebody who then used that information to harm you in some way, or just to be kind of a dick about it, right? There's a shift happening with this dynamic, though, and this is because this is a very this whole dynamic for Herkimer Diamond is a very fear-based dynamic. So it's a very third dimensional construct. It's not this whole situation can't even figure out how to exist in a love-based construct. It doesn't resonate at all. But we're still again moving between the two spaces, and this is some unfinished business that needs to be taken care of. Okay. So this energy is fear-based in that there is a feeling that if you are vulnerable with a person, they could use that to hurt you in some way. In love based energy, like that doesn't even make sense. How would being open, honest, and vulnerable give somebody a weapon to use against you? That doesn't, for what, right? But again, in this third dimensional space where this or these persons reside, it's a real thing and it has harmed you in the past most likely. But how do you get out of this? Like, how do you get out of this swirl of this whole thing, right? Well, you stop feeding it. You just stop feeding it so it just starves and dies out. Because the thing that keeps this kind of a dynamic going is the fact that you feel that if someone knew how you really feel about something, that that would be at a detriment to you, which means, if so facto, right? Which means that you are not aligned. You are not living in alignment because if what you're doing is so out of alignment with how you truly feel about it, that if someone knew that, that would harm a situation for you, that means you're not in alignment at all. In alignment, it would never matter, right? Because all of yourselves are lined up. So there is no secrets within yourself, right? For somebody to find out and use against you. So if this is happening for you right now, if you were the Herkimer Diamond person that you are feeling this, just take a minute to ask yourself, like, okay, where in my life right now do I possibly feel a lack of alignment, right? Where am I feeling that it's like, okay, I'm still putting on a mask because I'm just so used to it, right? And there's also we often do this. We create that facade in order to make things easier because it would be more difficult on us to explain ourselves or to be honest about how we feel because then we have to deal with other people's emotional reactions. Again, blah, right? But that's something to look at right now. So, where are you not in alignment with yourself? Where are you still playing a game, pretending, and putting yourself in a vulnerable position that feels uncomfortable only because if your true feelings were known about the situation, it would change the outcome, right? We want to get to a point where your true feelings are always known about a situation and the outcome is a consequence of that, right? Does that make sense? Am I explaining that clearly? Good morning. Yeah, he's very cat less assistant this morning. Okay, good. All right. So that's your groomer diamond for this morning. Just as we move through this week, last week of June, just remember you're here creating home and doing the work of packing up all your stuff from 3D to move into 5D to make your home there. Okay. Moving is exhausting. We all know that. We're very tired, right? But this is your job now. So it's looking at these things, the things that are still not in alignment, not making the most sense, and seeing what we can do, right? What we can do to move what needs to be moved in order to make this more smooth for ourselves as we transition to this new space. Okay. All right, my friends. Well, I hope you have a good Monday. I will be back on Friday at 10, not 9, with more coffee and magic. Again, if you are interested in joining the next 12-week session of the Normalized Magic Workshop, you can hop on my website or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram. We may have 3 to 5 spots. I don't know yet. I haven't looked at all those things, but 3 to 5 spots may be opening up for that for the next 12 weeks. If you'd like to join a community and do some magic together. All right. I love you. Thank you for being